Holding you feels so right. And here in my heart, where no one else will ever be, we've made it so far. So lock the door, throw away the key. Yeah. Save all your love, save your love for me. When I'm alone at night, you're all I see. Save all your love, save your love for me. Don't turn your back on me, you're all I know you are. We've come so far, so baby, stay with me. Yeah. Save all your love, save your love for me. Don't turn your back on me, you're all I need. Save your love, save your love, save all your love. Save all your love. Save your love, baby, save all your
Starting a little somber on a all-new Different Stages Radio. I'm your host, JJ, and I just felt the need to start today's show off with a double shot of Great White, of course, with Jack Russell. If you have not heard, he sadly passed away. We found out, or the world found out, I believe it was on August 15th. That seems when the news came down. But as it appears, he passed away on the 7th of August. But either way, very, very sad. Very, very sad indeed. Not a old guy by any means, 63. Like, come on. Still lots to do. So, yeah. And it also was reminding me kind of how big of a deal they were for me when I was first, getting into really listening to music. And that's a big part of why I wanted to put this show together, is to not just expose you to new and upcoming albums, bands you may not have heard of, but give you a bit of a background of things that were important to me that kind of helped build my interest and likes and that sort of thing. So Great White were an extremely big deal for me, especially on the Once Bitten album. And I pretty much heard it right away, pretty early on, probably, couple months of release, got that one right away, and I was locked on hard. Like, I was listening to that a lot. And this is 1986. I'm 13, really big on Europe Final Countdown at the time. Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. Stuff was a big deal. Listening to Rush still, of course. Triumph, Spurt of Kings. Doing some Loverboy, loving every minute of it. That kind of stuff. Those were big deals for me. I liked and still do love a lot of melodic hard rock stuff. And Great White just seemed to have that energy that I liked. It had the melody, great guitar playing, Jack's voice was awesome, Audie, great rhythm section. So yeah, and thinking back, why I wanted to play those two tracks is because those two tracks were probably the two that really set me off on wanting to know more about the band. So from there, I backtracked, got Shot in the Dark, really dug that. Get the, the debut EP / full length, killer. And then it's funny because the Twice Shy album, and I believe I've said this perhaps before, either on the show or in conversation with friends, perhaps. I think it was with friends. And it wasn't that long ago. I think it was around the time, is because I like to do, try not to think too much when I'm putting these things together. I want it to have some spontaneity. Is earlier in the year, if you recall, I was lucky enough to get to do an interview with Mark Kendall from Great White. So, of course, it jogs back a bunch of memories. And, to be able to rehash that was cool. But what I wanted to get to was the Twice Shy album was probably the first album at that time. So it was when it came out, I was 15, I think. And I remember being really disappointed. I think that was the first time a band had put out a new album that I got immediately and went, I don't dig this. Tried. It actually was getting me extremely upset after a while. Now I can deal with a few things, but for the most part, I just simply don't care. I just wanted to throw that in there just as far as some backstory. And yeah, Hooked, it was fine. Psycho City was a really nice bounce back. And then there's, hits and misses along the way after that. But anyways, sad to hear the story about Jack. If you haven't seen, Mark Kendall has made some posts online and said some really cool things about Jack. And I think it's still, hitting him, of course, and it's going to probably take a long time for him because they go back to the 70s, to the Dante Fox days. So there's a lot of history, all the ups and downs and all that stuff. So if you haven't had a chance, because I was, hitting some of it up on the weekend, is look up Great White Live at the Ritz 1988 if you want to be a bit destroyed. Jack's voice is just ridiculous. He always had a great voice, but this is just kind of wrong. And the band is just strong too. So there you go. Check that out. And another sad piece of news. So you know how we were pimping forever about the Buster Fest and that if you haven't heard, Clyde did pass away. Yeah. So that happened over the weekend. The heavy, brutal. But at least he's not in pain anymore. And yeah, so there you go. Just throwing that out there. So sorry to get all somber and sombry, because on the other side is that there is actually a shit ton of really cool things happening. So how about I get to some of those things? Because I got a bunch of new things I want to play for you today. I have an interview segment that I'm going to play for you that was actually done a couple of weeks ago, but there's been so many interviews. So there's going to be a piece with Graham K. Miles from 13 Goats. Going to play a segment of that along with a track or two. And then on the topic of interviews, if you have not heard, landed a friggin' biggie. John Corabi. John Corabi is going to be on Different Stages Radio. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be talking to him early next week. We're going to do a video thing. So I'm going to need a couple of days to, do some editing and stuff after that to make it all fancy for you. And then we're going to do, the usual where you get the full video interview on the Different Stages Radio YouTube channel, which if you haven't subscribed, go do it. It makes everything look nice, increases our numbers, and increases our chances of getting other cool interviews and other cool opportunities. So you play a big role in making this show better. Let me know what you think. So, and then also I'm going to announce, talk about, we have another awesome, stellar sponsor coming on board on the show. So I'm going to tell you more about that later. But how about we just get back into some tunes and then we can talk some more later. Here's just a run through of some brand new stuff we will discuss later. This is Different Stages Radio.
Your heart's desire, a faithful wish.
sell my soul. I wanna sell my time. I see the pale reflection. We are the last ones alive. We're children of the dark. We're children of the dark. We're children of the dark. What I meant to say is that another part of me is broken. We are the last alive. We are children of the dark. And I meant to say, right here where I am, I'm right where I belong. Another child of the dark. What I meant to say. Children of the dark. And I meant to stay. Another child of the dark. We are children of the dark. To stay. Dark spread there in the dark of his path. Hear the battle watch the undead. Like a ghost in daylight, on an overcrowded street. He wishes to be something he is not. Like a shadow at midnight that originated there. He wishes for a demon unblocked and caught him. The agony through his life. All these miseries and passions trapped through his life as a burden.
So what'd you think of that right there? 4 bands in total, 3 of which have brand new singles that they're promoting, and one of them is a classic album. And with that, was able to bookend Michael Steine at the beginning and the end of that set. So you know Michael from, of course, Dark Tranquillity, so that was the last track that was played, going to the Projector album that just celebrated a 25th anniversary, so wanted to spin some of that. So played you Doberman on that, went a bit deep on that. And then a newer band, not to be confused with the original thrash band from back in the day, Pøltergeist, but this is the, you know, there's that newer school kind of gothy thing that's happening that I don't mind. I just hope it doesn't burn itself out too quickly, but there is some cool stuff going on. You've heard things like Unto Others on the show, so you heard Pøltergeist, which I played for you. I think it kind of falls in that area. They have an album, Nacht Music, coming out October 25th. You heard Children of the Dark. And then Zetra, coming out on Reigning Phoenix Music, self-titled album coming out in September. I played you the track Suffer Eternally. And then the big one, if you haven't heard yet, because this seemed to kind of slide out of nowhere. If you knew, I was not aware, because not that, you know, Michael isn't big enough, busy enough with Dark Tranquillity, who just put out an album, you know, last week. And then the Halo Effect, I think, pretty much have another album in the can. Dark Tranquillity is going on tour, you know, in a matter of weeks with Amorphous to do a North American run. So I don't know. I think he's pretty proficient in, you know, just being able to, you know the right guys and you don't piss around and you just get shit done. So good for him. So the band that started that set, if you haven't heard of them yet, you should. Cemetery Skyline, debut album Nordic Gothic, coming out on October 11th. You heard the track Torn Away. And along with Michael in that band, it's a big host of big Finnish people. You got Marcus Van Halle from Insomnium, Omnium Gatherum. He's in there. Santeri Kallio from Amorphous on keys. You got Victor Brandt from Dimmu and Witchery. He's there on bass. And then you got Vesa Ranta from Sentenced. There's a lost bitchin' band, Sentenced. So that's something to look forward to. I thought that was a decent track. So once again, the track was Torn Away. I'm JJ. This is Different Stages Radio. And we had some birthdays coming up. So I think I might do a little run of some birthdays, some people having some landmark birthdays. And then I'm going to make the announcement later of our brand new sponsor that's coming on board. And then I'm going to get into that interview with 13 Goats, and we'll do some other stuff, as we always do. And I wanted to remind you, this is something I've been meaning to do almost every other week, is that I try to be as quick as I can, sometimes to, well, often to a fault, of getting this show up pretty quick. Even though there is, you know, there's things that you don't need to know as far as, you know, the online part of the program of just getting things organized. But what happens sometimes, I don't know what it is, but things happen. Once it's first initially posted and it's actually live to the world, is I'll do a run through and just listen to it just to go, okay, everything's cool. Sometimes it's like, oh, there was like 10 seconds gone or something, or there's just some random confusion. So if you come across an episode with some random confusion, I always go in and I'll do an edit, and usually you can count on within a couple hours that edit is live, usually the same day as the release of the show, maybe the following day, but I try to do it as quick as possible. So if you're like, what happened there? There's like, oh, that kind of, yeah, I'll repair it. It will get reposted. And if you still notice something that's there that isn't quite right, please let me know, because then I know you're listening and you're paying attention and I miss something. So knowing that you know that I know that you know is only good for the show. Here we go on Different Stages Radio.
I am all destiny, betrayed, greater trust has gone bit by bit, 'cause they've been twisting the truth, but our skin is too thick. They say we're tired of love,
Could you tell me now, on life and death, asymmetry, balanced on scales, neither side chosen? And could these moments balance out against eternity? Promise inferred, words never spoken. My life is burning, could you read by the light? Letters I've written, never to follow. Oh, it's in madmen, all defy reason. Still in my mind, I know I want to live my life with you, dying hard. Play the whole hand till it's through, dying hard. Dying hard. Dying hard. Dying hard. And when you're out at night, you contemplate eternity, walking on water, frozen in silence. And in that moment, would you turn around and turn to me, laughing away night's darker tyrants? My life is burning, could you read by the light? Letters I've written, never to follow. Oh, it's in madmen, all defy reason. Still in my mind, I know I want to live my life with you, dying hard. Play the whole hand till it's through, dying hard. Dying hard. Dying hard. Dying hard. Oh. Some nights I spend alone inside my head, but it's better than losing it. And if you want to turn it all around, it's your life, you're choosing it.
A little Savatage action on Different Stages Radio. Double shot for 2 reasons. Catching up on birthdays, and also there was an anniversary that fell in there too. So how about I recap for you quickly? Savatage you heard last, going back to the Hall of the Mountain King. Played you 24 hours ago because it was now a few weeks ago. I'm still catching up on birthdays. John Oliva, founding member, lead vocalist, turned 65, so wanted to play that. And then around the same time, the Handful of Rain Savatage album turned 30, featuring Zach Stevens on vocals. So I played you Asymmetric from that. And then I played you some The End Machine. Do you know The End Machine? They're on their 3rd album, featuring Robert Mason on vocals, who recently turned 60. So I wanted to play some End Machine. So from the Phase 2 album, you heard Crack the Sky. And if you're still late to the party with The End Machine, you also have George Lynch in there. You have Jeff Pilson in there. And you almost should have Mick Brown, but instead you have his brother Steve Brown. So you almost have a pseudo kind of second Lynch Mob album lineup, almost, sort of, kind of. So happy belated 60th to Robert Mason. And then before that, some Europe. And this kind of landed nicely because it was just on August 13th, Ian Hogland, drummer, he turned 60. So wanted to play some Europe, so I played No Stone Unturned from the Overlooked album, Last Look at Eden. Very good record. The last, like I think I've said this before on the show, if you haven't followed Europe for the past, which is weird to say in this kind of way, if you haven't followed Europe in 20 years, you're missing out on some really good records. So go revisit Europe. And then it was just yesterday, the day before the show came out, Joey Tempest turned 61. So happy birthday to Joey Tempest. And then I played you, which I should have done earlier this month, slid in some Def Leppard to start that set, going to another overlooked album I find is the Slang album. I played you Gift of Flesh because it was back earlier this month on August 1st. Joe Elliott turned 65. So I played you some Def Leppard. And I'm going to play you some more stuff later in the show, but I want to tell you about other shows, as in concerts coming to the Vancouver area and or Western Canada, including, so tomorrow night, August 21st, don't forget about the Aristocrats at the Hollywood Theatre in Vancouver. Marco Miniman, Guthrie Govan, Brian Beller, going to be so ripping, so good. So check that out if you can. Congrats to those who won tickets from us, and it will be a stellar show. But you still have time to win tickets to Five Finger Death Punch with Marilyn Manson, Slaughter to Prevail, and The Funeral Portrait at Rogers Arena in Vancouver next week, August 27th, courtesy of our friends at Live Nation Western Canada, Live Nation British Columbia. We have a few pair of tickets to give away. So go check out differentstagesradio.com, check out the infamous contest and giveaways tab and see how you can win tickets. It's pretty easy. Please enter. And there you go. Other shows you must know next month, another big one. Clash of the Titans, Testament, Creator, and Possessed. Not only is it happening in Vancouver, it's also happening in Calgary, Alberta. On September 18th in Vancouver, September 20th in Calgary. We have tickets to give away to that. Also, looking ahead to October, the big Western Canadian run with Evanescence, with Hailstorm and The Warning. We have tickets to give away to the Vancouver show, the Kelowna, British Columbia show, the Edmonton, Alberta show, and the Calgary, Alberta show. Go check out differentstagesradio.com on how you can win. Those dates start on October the 15th. It's going to be a good run. And then looking ahead to October 19th in Vancouver at the Vogue Theatre, all ages show with Hatebreed on their 30th anniversary tour with solid support from Carcass, Harm's Way, and Crypta. There you go. And going to soon be announcing, I'm going to see, I think we can do it later in the show. We're going to talk about some more contests that I'm about to announce. And then, what else can I tell you? Well, there's going to be stuff involving King Diamond. I think. I think there'll be stuff involving Wasp, I think. And then I also think there'll be stuff involving Animals as Leaders, I think, and Apocalyptica. So just giving you some hints and things to know there. Also, yeah, Necrogoblicon coming up too next month, September, in Vancouver and Calgary. We have tickets to give away to that, a Moto Live presentation. Yeah, so much to go through. So go check out differentstagesradio.com. You can get more information. And I'm about to let you know, just as we get into the interview snippet, as I like to do, which is going to be presented by our friends at Beat Street Records, Vancouver, 439 West Hastings. Very supportive towards the show. Beat Street Records, go check them out. Beat Street Records is where you want to go. So, hey, I have another sponsor to announce. You ready? So we're going to do a bit of a soft launch with this one, and then we're going to do more of a big blast come September. But just letting the word go out that pretty damn thrilled to have on board long-standing, great Vancouver iconic bar establishment that's often a, meeting point for people before shows, post shows, that sort of thing. You probably know what I'm talking about even by that vague description if you are in the Vancouver area. I'm talking about the Moose. The Moose on Nelson Street. Nelson and Granville area there. I'm sure you've been there. If you haven't, you should. The Moose is going to be on board as a sponsor of Different Stages Radio. So I want to throw their involvement out now to get word out on the streets that the Moose and Different Stages Radio, and of course the aforementioned Beat Street Records, we're joining forces and making things happen. So we're building the DSR mecca of people. So yeah, very happy to have the Moose on board. So for now, I'm going to go into the little bit of interview with Graham K. Miles from 13 Goats. This was from a couple of weeks ago. The full interview is available in full right now on the Different Stages Radio YouTube channel, along with tons more interviews and, of course, more to come. So I'm going to play you that, and then a couple 13 Goats tracks, and then, of course, some other stuff, and then some other stuff, and some other stuff. Okay? So here we go. Here is I talking with Graham K. Miles from 13 Goats. No, it's very, very true. And I also want to let people know that aren't familiar with 13 Goats. Your overall presentation, from what I see online, as far as all of your videos, but in particular the 3 that you put out so far for Capricorn Rising, like very pro and look really, really smart. You should be very proud of that. Can you talk about any of those songs or the album for people that aren't familiar with 13 Goats?
Sure, yeah. So Capricorn Rising is our second full-length album. The first one was Servants of the Outer Dark, which came out in 2022. We did the first one completely independent, then connected with Exodus Stratagem Records down in the US to put out this next disc. And for this album, we wanted to do something a little bit more conceptual. So the record actually is a concept album, and it tells a story across the 9 tracks. That is the story of our band mascot, the goat skull wearing interdimensional dark wizard / antichrist named Shepherd, who travels with 12 demon goats instead of disciples. And he's sort of our version of Eddie or Vic Rattlehead or Snaggletooth or whatever. Just kind of this like sinister character that we can work into various settings and lore. But we wanted to flesh out his backstory and make him a bit more of a character. And so this record is his origin story. It's the story of an everyman like you or me who, like many of us, becomes disillusioned by the way the world is going, the constant war, the greed, the inequality. And his response to that is to sell his soul for the power to talk to animals and then rally them into an army to take back the earth from humankind. One of the things about the story that I always want to make sure we get across to people is that this is someone who starts out with kind of noble intentions, and I think a lot of us can relate to like wanting to revolt and wanting to overthrow the system and set up something else. But it's also a cautionary tale about the nature of vengeance and how it can literally turn you into a monster if you let it. So different things for different people to take away from that. Hopefully, in terms of the videos. We've been really lucky to know some people in the Vancouver film and TV scene, and that's through my connections mostly because I am an actor when I'm not a musician. I've been in a couple of series. I actually did a master's degree in acting from the former actor studio in New York in a different lifetime. And so I know a lot of people who have the means to create some pretty high-end stuff. And we've been really lucky as well that we've been able to get a lot of that support on quite a budget. We try our best to pay people what they're worth, but we're also an independent or, a small label metal band. And so sometimes we call in a couple of favors. We reach out to artists who we know can do a lot with a little. And I hope that that's helped set our videos above what you would normally see from a band of our size. Hey, this is Graham K. Miles from 13 Goats, and you are listening to Different Stages Radio with JJ. Horns up.
Human control, crush,
and make me second guess myself. A constant presence I wish I could escape. Lingering on the brink of death. Standing on a scale, I fear to tip the balance, make a choice. Is it right or wrong at all? Inaction breeds insecurity, a never-ending cycle. The defense has been
Try me, I'll be aggressive, cause the apple of discord is decided by the sword. Here is a true perspective. I'm known to be destructive, cause the apple of discord is a finite and a chord. No! Hang it up, or hang with a new clientele.
Yeah, that was some brand new Flotsam and Jetsam there from the upcoming album I Am the Weapon. New track, a new kind of hero. New Flotsam, sounding strong. You can always count on the Flotsam and the Jetsam. That should be a beaut. Some other stuff, because that was a pretty lengthy set. Category 7 before that, that new big band with fronted by John Bush. You know him, of course, from Armored Saint and Anthrax. Mike Orlando in there from Adrenaline Mob. Sonic Universe is one you should also check out. That's his other current band with Corey Glover from Living Colour. Check that out. I've played that on the show. I will play that again. Phil Demmel's in there from Machine Head. And Jack Gibson from Exodus. And Jason Bittner. You know him from Shadows Fall and Overkill on the drum kit. Category 7. And then before that, another kind of supergroup thing. Kings of Mercia releasing their second album in October called Battle Scars, featuring Jim Mateus, you know, from Fate's Warning, Steve Overland from FM, the UK FM, not to be confused with the Slash FM that I'm a huge fan of. Also love that Simon Phillips is in there, big Simon fan. He's on the drum kit, and Joey Vera on bass, who's everywhere. Fate's Warning, Armored Saint, you know, Joey's a busy dude. Before that, band I only discovered a while ago called Seventh Dimension. Played you that. Prog band from Sweden. Their album of Hope and Ordeals came out this past June. I played you the track Mind Flayer. And then before that, I played you Asymmetric Universe. Don't Go Too Early. Single track through Inside Out Records. I assume there's a full length to come. And then before that was the interview snippet with Graham K. Miles from 13 Goats. Played you a couple of 13 Goats tracks. You heard Sign of the Goat and Murder Lives in the Heart. Both tracks from their latest release, Capricorn Rising, available now through the 13 Goats Bandcamp page. Which also reminds me to remind you to let you know that everything, as always, that is played on this show, you can purchase physical products of all this stuff. I include a synopsis of the show, track listing breakdown that you can find on the differentstagesradio.com site that provides links for you to purchase physical product for everything that is played. And we get a small portion of those sales that definitely help make costs a bit more manageable with keeping the show going. So you get something, we get something. It helps everybody out. The bands, of course, love to have you have some physical product. So I was gonna do one more set, but on a side note, I've been fighting a pretty nasty cold the last few days. So this is a tough one this week. I was gonna hold back not saying it, but it's been a tough one. I was gonna try to do one more run through, one other set before closing. But I think I need to wrap things up to get this show out on time. So I apologize for being a bit short today, but I want to let you know that this is going to happen. I'm going to announce details in a couple days before the week is out, about the WASP contest. It will happen. Not only are we going to be giving away a pair of tickets to the Vancouver show on October 30th, we will be doing the same for the Calgary show on November 1st. So stay tuned for that. Details will be on the differentstagesradio.com site, as well as our various Instagram and Facebook pages. So check that out. Okay, and reminding, what else do I need to remind you about? There's always so much to remind you about, but I need to go out because I'm ready to pass out. So I'm going to leave you with the Aristocrats, who are playing tomorrow night, as you know, at the Hollywood Theater. I'm going to go back to the debut Aristocrats to wrap up this week. Thanks for dealing with me. Thanks for smirking at perhaps an abundance of confusion this week. Perhaps it's just me because I'm not all that well today. So here we go. Okay, this is the Aristocrats. The track is See You Next Tuesday, and I will see you next Tuesday. Take care.
Ooh.